Okay, it is Sunday lunchtime, and right now we are about to wallpaper. Okay, so it is Wednesday afternoon, and me and my mom, we have wallpapered, and I got some help to carry down the baking thingies with the trays, and I got a new rug, and yeah, now we just need everything else. Okay. Good morning. Albert, den ska vara ute. Still this bra, duktig. This thing about the toys. We have inside toys and outside toys, and yeah, so he's bringing it out right now. Anyway, happy Monday to you all. So you saw what we did yesterday, which was really nice. So the office part is now wallpapered. The carts, trolleys, I never know what to call them, they're down. All the trays, we had like a long line, so my sister, so we brought them all down to the dining table, and then my sister passed it to my mom, who passed it to my brother, who passed it to me. So yeah, it was really nice. And today I brought all the extra envelopes I have. You can see here I have, this is just the ones I had up in the drying room. So what I did, what I thought was really nice, is so it was that window up there, so I just chucked it out of the window, because you can see also what I did this weekend. I don't know if you can see, but I dyed my hair purple, or more like light lavender. But I had to have it put up today because I'm like sweaty already. I mean, it's starting to rain actually, so I'm going to go inside. With that darn ball. Anyway, but yeah, so, but it's one of those colors that fades really quickly, but I really like it. But yeah, anyway. Okay, come on. And my sister, who is now living with us, and the puppies. Albert, kom här. Kom. Albert, nej, inte bollen. Nej, kom här. Inte bollen. Nej. What I was saying was, and my dad has just come home. So there is still a lot to do, of course, out there, but today we will be working in here because we need to pack some orders, because Saturday was shop update, and yeah, we have a few orders to pack. So packing orders, and cleaning up the desk, because yeah, ooh, and changing the calendar. So I made this card for a friend who is going to a baptizing. And I haven't made a lot of cards lately, so I was like, I'm going to chuck everything on it. But so I just thought I was going to include some other stuff, so some fun postcards. I mean, she has a little son too, so I'm thinking he might like them, and you know, other birthdays or something, she can have some cards. And then of course some little stickers just for fun. The jaguars, of course a flying pig, she likes pigs, and then just some flowers from films. So I'm thinking that might be good. So I'm just going to put that into one of these little bags, and I think actually put it into, no, I'm going to put it into a bubble mailer. So I'm going to do that and then just send this out together with all the other stuff. Finally starting to pack the orders, so all the shipping labels are over here. Also have the new swatch books because you bought a lot of them, but I just want to show you because I have these seals, but this time I foiled them with hollow. They're pretty. Okay, yeah, that was my fun things. Yeah, and these obviously won't be enough, so I will have to do some more later, but I'm going to pack as many as I can. And I keep getting interrupted by my dad because we're going to put up the shelves, or we're going to buy the shelves today anyway. So yeah, and it is just a mess in here, but soon we can move out, and then there will be a bigger space, and there will be like harmony here. There will be like nice here again, but for now it is what it is. About this, but I think it's good for him to go in a car, and he's a lot quieter. Oh, he's all quiet now, but I drove with him, my mom, the other day, and he was howling the whole time, so he just sounds like a duck. I don't know. Anyway, we're off to drop off all of the orders. Okay, so he's been laying here, and he's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes. Okay, so now we head home. It is Tuesday morning. I told my little brother, like, well, it's your Friday because it's Wednesday, because he works, his last day of the week working is Wednesday. And he was like, it is Tuesday. And I was like, yeah, it is. So okay, just going to fill some water for the dogs, and we're going to look because in the workshop, okay, crap, oops, okay, wait, it was the window, you know, the one I'm going to put a mirror in. Okay, so I'm going to turn you around. All of the boxes, the cards. So we put these two together. I have one of those tall ones too, but that is put together. So I'm planning to have all the paint in here that is ready. Then we have 2 more shelves. I think the printers can be here, but not the cutter, because you know, it's when you cut something it comes out of the back, so I might have that here or something. And in here is just like ink, cords and paper and all of that. But over here, okay, so this corner is my dad's for the chicken / tractor house. But look here, it's so I can have pigments, lots and lots of pigments. So he finished late yesterday. Herman, you're so nosy. Nosy. Anyway, so yeah, so when the actual bench come in here, it will be quite a narrow space. But yeah, I can have so much pigment. I mean, there are 8 shelves here, and right now I have 1, 2 and like a half, and yeah, it was just, oh, it will be amazing. Okay, so water for the dogs, and then we're going to start today. So today I came out to the studio. I had a very clear, like, this is what we're going to do today. We're going to accomplish it and just do it. And then just like every other day, I have other things to do. So today I was like, okay, I'm going to start working on a new project. But then I was like, well, I need my desk for that. I'm going to draw something, okay? So then I need to clear some space so I can do that. So I've cleared some space. And there was so much paper, like, you know, boring business paper. Okay, so I need to put those in the folder. Okay. And then I got a text from FedEx saying that they're going to deliver a package, but they need some more information. So then I had to call FedEx and be on hold. And I had some bills to pay, so I was trying to pay those. So it just like keeps spiraling. So I haven't started painting yet, but I realized I want to finish the info sleeves, so I can send those away today, because it is the start of August. I need them by September 1st, and last time it took a few weeks for me to get them, so I'm going to show you. The Almoge set, the Pretty Potions and the Jane set, I have these little notes that I send if you order the full set or just a color. So on one side I have like the reason why I created it. So this will be the magical colors, so magiska färger, so magical colors. I thought I was going to have them in Swedish. So I just wrote a bit about why I made them. And then here is a swatch. So all of these colors have already been out. Many of you already have them, but I'm going to have them all as a set that has been highly requested, and I thought it would be nice to have like a whole set and then make one of these notes for that. So I have all of the colors. These colors are scanned in, and I tried to edit the colors as best as I can to be as true as I can. But I mean, it will always be different, and they will be different once they're printed, but just like to get you an idea. If you order 2 of them, then you can see like roughly how the others look. So I have that. So we have the color, we have the name of them, a little bit of a description, and then the pigment if they're made from traditional pigment, and otherwise it's just metallic, because it can be a bit tricky, because this one is not metallic but this one is. So I'm just trying to do that. So those are done. And here is the set for September, and here is, I only have the colors and the names, so I haven't written the description of the color yet, so I need to do that. And then also the pigment information. I have the logo, so that will be a rose hip, and I haven't written the fancy why I created it. I have such a hard time putting into word. So this set is very like emotional for me, which makes it even harder to make. The others were like the Almoge set. The almoga set, I could clearly say like I wanted to make this a watercolor set using the traditional pigments I see here where I live, and I could very clearly say why. But this set is like, I have this inner vision of it, and I have painted with them, and I think I think the paintings I've done with them very clearly explain the vision I have for them, but I'm not very good with words, so yeah, I'm a bit like, I don't want to write it because it's hard, so that's why I've been putting it off, but now I need to get it done so I can get them printed. So I'm going to do that, and then we can start working on the fun thing, hopefully. So yeah, I have written the actual text about the set, and I'm very happy with it. I think I did a good job. I had to work on it for quite some time, but I'm happy with it. But the description about the colors, okay, so I have the colors here, and I think you can see in the middle one, this one there, it's peachy but then blue shimmer. I think you can tell that, hopefully. But I have a bit of a hard time knowing how to write my description of them. So if we start with Harald, I have written a warm desaturated blue, which it is, but it sounds a bit boring. Ingrid is this yellow, and I have written the soft bleak sunlight. Doesn't sound very good. Olof up here in the corner is this browny green, and I have written green without chlorophyll, which now that color, it doesn't look very nice, but I mean, for me, like, this is palette dirt, you know, that kind of when you have mixed all the colors together on your palette, and I love that color and I use it for everything. So I really wanted like a palette dirt color, and I really like that one. But yeah, okay. This one is Albert, and I've written the color of a red poodle, which, I mean, true. I don't think everybody will get that. This is Öde. I think you can tell it's a silver metallic with bigger chunks of gold in it. Yeah. And I had just written glittering dewdrops, and there's a faint shimmer. I haven't got any further. So yeah, I'm not happy with what I have written. I want to tie it to the text here, but still make it so even if you haven't written the text, read the text, I should say, you sort of get an idea. So yeah, need to work a little bit more on that, I think. Okay. Just after I put on the camera, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do both. I'm going to have a short sentence, 3, 4, 5 words max about the color, like the my feeling about the color, I suppose, and then have like a very short, like, so for example, Harald, which is the blue here, will be the blue of John, warm desaturated blue, and then the number will be after. So just like the a little bit of how it fits in, like how I see it, but then also if you read it, you will get like an idea of how the color is. So like it's a warm opaque yellow, a faint green towards brown, silver metallic ground with gold glitter. So you will like get that. So I'm really happy with that. I have been thinking about this for, I was going to say weeks, but it is month. I mean, I started this project this spring, I think. So yeah. I'm really happy about getting the text, because the text is always the trickiest thing. For me anyway, I think text is really, really hard, and I want to get it right, and I want that to be a part of the set. So, okay, now I'm just going to put that into Photoshop so I can send it away. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. Good, you helped me really. I realized I haven't actually talked about the project I'm working on. So maybe if I do something like that. So the project I'm working on is, I have mentioned it before, and the reason why I don't really talk about it is because I don't know if it will happen, but you know what? That's just the thing. Sometimes stuff happens and sometimes it doesn't, but let's see if we can make it happen. So what I want to do is making coloring pages for the shop, and I want to have them printed on really good watercolor paper so that you can watercolor with, like, if you buy my paints and you like what I draw, then we can make something together. So it was actually not my idea, it was my aunt's idea, but she has pretty good ideas. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. I have bought paper for that, and now I'm just sitting down, finally having some time to sit down with this project. So what I'm going to do is paint a few allmoge houses, or traditional Swedish houses, I should say. So here is one, and of course this is not like the finished thing, but just it's easier to see the actual house with a bit of a darker line. And I've just used a Pilot G207, and I think this is like a reddish red browny color. So we have that house, and then I have a few others. So my aim is to do 5. I think that would be a good number. So now I just need to narrow it down. I like this one. Then I have this that is more like a sort of a farm scene, a little house, like a chicken storage house, maybe a little pond here, so you can like do some water. Here I have even more of like a scene, where you see the house, the where you keep the animals. These we have everywhere in Sweden. The things for the post boxes, and then I have placed like little chickens everywhere. Maybe that could be fun, I don't know. And then I have a few that is just the house. So I'm not really sure what. Oh, and this is our house. So yeah, that is what I'm working on. I'm really excited about this. So, but like I said, I'm not sure if it will happen, but hopefully. So yeah, that is what I have done today, and I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, the next step is I'm going to outline them with this pen, and then I will put them onto the light board and trace them there. I mean, I could, I think, scan them in and do it digitally, but I'm not good like doing like long lines on the computer, and my hands is not very good today. I have these sort of rheumatism gloves. It helps, but it is difficult, so I'm just going to do as much as I can, and I feel like the best I can do is by hand, pen and paper. So, but yeah, that is the project. Okay, it is now Wednesday morning. I'm a bit tired. It's been raining, so I haven't slept very well. I'm a bit in pain. Herman, come on. The boys have been out with my dad. He has biked around our village. It's about 1 mile. So, well, 10 kilometers about. So you look a bit. Yeah, anyway. So but yeah, so today I thought we're going to start moving into the factory. I still don't have a desk or a work space to make paint, but we can start moving stuff in. So just a little recap. So the envelopes are here, Dad's tools. The cards, I have more paint to load onto those. But we have some empty spaces here and another printer to go there. And then here will be for the pigments, binders and that kind of stuff. But I have another shelf, one of those tall skinny ones. So I'm thinking I can start assembling that one right now. So I'm waiting for my mom to do that, and I got a new tripod that actually works. So let's head out. And my sister, who is currently staying at home with us while she is finding a new apartment. So here we have the fridge for the binder, and then we're going to assemble this one. So all of the IKEA furniture are now screwed together and put up. I have moved out the pigments. They're not sorted. That is a whole nother thing. I don't really know what kind of containers I want to use either. So, but I've done that. I've done the line work for my houses. So now tomorrow, I think, I will scan those in, clean them up, and then get in touch with my with the printer I'm thinking to work with. Now what I've done is I've talked to my, accountant. So there were some papers missing, so I have printed those out. What I do is I print them out and I highlight the dates. I don't know if they care. I just want to make it as easy for them as possible. So today when we have our first agility class, I can just swing by their office, it's not too far, and just drop it into a mailbox. So yeah, okay. So that is going, and now I am on IKEA's website to look at a counter. So we've gone back and forth quite a few times on how to do the actual workspace for the workshop, where I'm going to mix the actual paint. And first I thought I was just going to have like a stainless steel sink thing, because we have an extra one and then my grandmother had one, but it just doesn't work out the way I want it to, because I want the surface to be bigger than the one I have now, so I can make a bigger batch. So we found that the cheapest way is to buy a countertop from IKEA and then get just a freestanding sink. So that is what I plan to do now. And then I also want to, because I want to order a desk, because I want a desk so I can move out. But like I said before, I have a contact who felt pretty sure that she could get a desk like this desk I have here that you can raise up and down. So that is the hope. So, yeah. But that is what I will be doing. But I actually want to be doing that because it is 5 o'clock and the class starts in half an hour and it takes about 15 minutes to go. So we need to get going and I need to prep some treats for Albert. So, okay, Thursday morning. So I'm actually in my bed. You can maybe recognize the lovely blue color I have on my wall. It's the same one I have in the new office. Anyway, so what I have done is edited the first sort of draft for this week's vlog, so that feels really good. It's one of those things that I can't do much until I have like a lot of footage, but it takes a long time to do. So I thought maybe if I start today doing this, because I'm a bit tired after yesterday, I'm not going to lie. So if you were wondering, how did your first agility practice go? Well, let me tell you. I was so convinced that our class started at 5:30. And I was like, is that really true? Because I have a hard time remembering times nowadays. So I went on to the Facebook group and sure enough, the time was there. And then I got there and she was like, Julia, you're not supposed to be in this class. You're supposed to be in the agility class right after. So 7:15. I was like, but she was like, it's fine. You can be in this one for now because we were not going to go like on a course. It was just like, so yeah, but typical. Albert did really good. There was a lot of other dogs. Well, not a lot of others. We were 6 in total. And he did really great. He tried all the things. And he was a classic poodle. No problems, really. So, yeah. We have some stuff to practice on. Some homework. But I really like the classes at this place because they have like you only meet every other week. So I think there are 5 or 6 times, but it's like every other week. So you get really like, it's a long course, you know, and you get a lot of time to practice. And I really like that. So yeah, it went really well. And yeah, so the plan for today, it's really nice and sunny outside. I'm going to scan in the houses that I did and going to do some clean them up in Photoshop and then going to email the printer and see what they have to say and if it's possible to do what I have planned. If not, then it's a project started and finished in a week. But yeah, and then there's a lot of stuff to do in a new workshop too, like sorting the pigments. I yet have to decide how to sort them, like in what kind of basket, container, jars. I don't know yet. I'm going to order the countertop today. But yeah, we moved all the pigments and it's looking really empty. But I think my mom will be happy when she gets this space back. So we're going to move. I'm going to find a better container for the pans. These are the bad pans, but the new pans are on the way. These are the daylight lights, so they will get up later. But yeah, so I'm going to open this door, and then we're just going to get the other printer so we can scan in those. I'm going to put that here, and let's get the other printer. I don't think I could do that with one hand though. So, oh, my dad has been here and had coffee, I can see. Oh, and I got a batch of new pigments. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, here's what we got so far. So I'm thinking having binder. I just farted. The paint I have on jars, and then I'm not really sure how to. Oh, sorry, I'm going to back up so you can see better. I'm not really sure how to do it, but I'll find something. So that needs a mirror. Oh, and I also made that stool because I needed one that is a bit higher for when I make the paint. And here is the one we did yesterday. It can't stand there because like I said before, this used to be a stable. My horse used actually to stand here, and the horse that stood before him, she didn't really like standing here, so she, like, you know, with her hoof, so it's a bit uneven just here, so that one is not very sturdy standing there, but I find another place for it. But yeah, and here I'm thinking to have just like regular copy paper, sticker paper and all of that. And this is a gift I got from a friend. Fits perfectly here. So that will be my first tea mug. But yeah, we need this one. Okay, so we're going to power this one up, and I'm going to change my Wi-Fi setting to this printer. I also got a towel from inside to put over, because this one has a tendency to let in light. So I first tried with a 0.8, and then this is a 0.3. So the lines will, in my thinking anyway, be light gray, so they will be like hardly visible. So yeah, a little bit. That is it for this week. I have decided to take tomorrow off. So yeah, so I'm going to try to take tomorrow off. I say try because I will try. Tomorrow my brother, dad and sister will go fishing in the ocean. I don't know. Anyway, good luck to them. So it's just me, my mom, and we are going to try to do something fun, leave the house, like actually do something, not just go grocery shopping, but yeah, we can't really like come up with anything to do. I mean, all the normal stuff is like people. So anyway, and if we don't do anything, then hopefully we'll just do nothing at home. I don't know. But today I cleaned up all of the houses, so that is what you saw in the thumbnail, and I have emailed the printer, but they haven't got back to me, so maybe they will get back to me tomorrow, not sure. And fingers crossed that will work. Normally I don't do this, like talking about a project before I know it, before it's on its way or almost done, but I love being a part of a project to see how it goes. So yeah, I really hope it goes well. So that is something that is going on. We also just picked up a sink from my grandmother, so now I need to order a countertop, and I was like set on ordering one from IKEA, but the thing is, the one from IKEA, it will take like almost 3 weeks to get here. if we don't drive into the actual shop. So, but then I have decided to get like a ton of the lunch boxes from IKEA, you know, the one with glass, a plastic lid. I think that is the best, so I ordered a bunch of those. So the studio is coming together. I am so happy with how it's looking, but right now I'm just waiting for that countertop and a desk before we can like start. And then outside, my dad is building a new space for his tractor and for the chickens, and he doesn't have a roof on it yet, so all of his tools and that kind of stuff are in the workshop now. So at the same time, I don't feel like I can rush too much either, because he still needs the space to store his stuff. So it's sort of like but yeah. So, but I'm really happy with how much we accomplished this week. It feels really great. Yeah, hopefully next week we will have a more definitive answer if we can go ahead with the project, the coloring sheets project. And yeah, you can hear Albert because I haven't opened, because I'm heading in. It is late. So yeah, okay, now. Thank you. I hope you have a really great week. If you have liked this vlog, please hit a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next week.